Stravaig is for sale. Welcome aboard. Stravaig is a steel Koopmans 39 foot, built by the shipyard the Boer in the Netherlands in 1975. She's built according to the designs of the renowned Dutch naval architect Dick Koopmans. She's a solid and reliable ship for long sea voyages. Her length is 11 meters 75 and the beam is 3.55 meters. She has a draft of 1 meter 80. Stravaig is ready to sail and well fitted for any journey. However, she can use some TLC as her paint is a bit sun-kissed and in some parts repainted. She comes complete with a sail wardrobe of 4 sails, navigation equipment that sailed the world, an homely interior, and a fresh and efficient reliable engine. There's also a good electrical power supply and a fast dinghy to bring you to shore. Her solid hull has a beautiful design that is admired by many. Her smooth curves make people wonder if she was built in steel. She is a long-keeled boat where the rudder is attached to the keel and the propulsion is provided by a large fixed 3-bladed propeller. In March of 2023 she was provided with a new coat of anti-fouling. The standing rigging and all the sailing equipment in the mast is still in a good condition. The mast steps that go all the way up to the top of the mast make it easy to maintain and inspect all the rigging and equipment. The mainsail is fitted with 3 reefs. The main headsail is a Genoa on a furler. Behind the forestay is a secondary stay for hang-on sails. The wardrobe for this stay consists of a light weather Genoa, a working jib and a storm jib. Here we are sailing with a large light weather Genoa. Stravaig is a nice sailor and stable boat. Here we enter the safe cockpit with the comfortable steering wheel. We're protected from the elements by the spray hood and the beamy. At the bow of the ship we start with the furler and the electric anchor winch. Besides the main anchor is a spare anchor, spare fuel tanks and spare water tanks. Before the companionway there is a teak bridge deck.
Via the companionway we walk down the stairs into the spacious galley. Behind the galley you see the cozy and comfortable saloon. Through the big ocean-safe windows there's plenty of daylight coming into the cabin. In the galley you will find a nice big stainless steel 110-liter refrigeration box with an energy-efficient compressor. As you see, it's quite a large and deep box that we keep organized with baskets. . There is a gimbaled 2-burner marine gas stove from the brand Eno with an oven. There is a 150-liter stainless steel water tank that provides water to the double sinks. The light and homely salon has a very comfortable seating arrangement and a big foldable table that easily fits 6 people. The 2 larger benches can be converted into 2 beds. The port light provides additional light and fresh air to the saloon. There is a big bookcase filled with technical sailing books and pilots. When sailing in colder climates, there is a diesel bulkhead heater to keep the saloon cozy and warm. For the larger crossings, there is enough storage space for provisions. Here we enter the bedroom in the bow of the boat. There is a long bed that can be extended to 2 meters 15. There are several storage spaces for personal items such as clothes and other stuff. Just above the bed there are handy shelves with netting. You can see the parts of the wind vane stored here. Behind the bed there is access to the anchor locker. Behind the door you see a shallow locker for toiletries, a sink which is not connected to any water supply, and a pump toilet. Underneath the bed there are more shallow storage lockers. The largest space under the bed is where the sails are stored. At the moment the working jib and the storm jib. The diving equipment comes with the boat. Usually the light weather genoa is kept here as well. The navigation table has a tough book connected to the GPS and an IES receiver. We use the Furuno GPS as an anchor alarm at the moment, but it can also provide you with waypoints in the navigation. There is a Pioneer FM USB CD player connected to speakers in the saloon. There is a radar that cannot be connected to the tough book. Under the switchboard we have a VHF and there's also a handheld device. The battery power supply can be monitored for both in and output on the smart Xantrax display. Next to the navigation table you find the user control of the autopilot, which is fed by a GPS compass. Above the pilot there is the engine control panel, which we will show later on. Originally, in the aft of the boat there are 2 beds. There is a chart locker above the bed on the port side. However, the bed on the starboard side, behind the large manual bilge pump, is in use as a shed. The manual bilge pump is a backup for the electrical pump. The bilge stays nice and dry because the drive shaft runs through a well-working dripless shaft seal. Let's start up the engine. Excuse the Dutch.
Zoals je ziet, 1205 uur op de motor. En hij start als een zonnetje. Oliedruk komt mooi op. 4000.
The 52 horsepower Yanmar diesel engine is situated underneath the sink. The engine can be easily accessed from 3 sides, not only by the smaller hatches, but also by removing the complete panels. The engine was installed in 2016, and as you see, it's a very clean engine and there is no leakage of oil. The batteries are replaced in the spring of 2023. There are 4 AGM marine batteries with a capacity of 480 amp-hour total. The energy is supplied by 2 100-watt solar panels and a 400-watt wind generator. If that is not enough, for example on cloudy days and with the autopilot at night, there is a 2000-watt gasoline Honda generator. The fourth way to charge the batteries is through the power supply in the marinas. In this case, the Vitron Multiplus Compact will be the 12-volt charger. Away from the dock, the Vitron is a 1600-watt inverter that provides 220-volt electricity on board. The name Stravaig means to wander aimlessly in Scottish. Are you the next Stravaiger to sail away into the sunset?